Happy Friday, everyone. We are rolling. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit more timely here. The setup for like these videos, you actually have to set it up. Oh snap, Debbie is already on. Good morning, sunshine. It's Friday, yay, right here. Good morning, sunshine. My kids make fun of me all the time, Debbie, because I'm like, good morning, right? You can imagine how spastic I am, like in real life, right? I know you guys see my posts and you're kind of like, yeah, she's a little bit crazy, right? Yeah. And so good morning, Sarah. I love seeing you on here. I miss you. I miss being a kid. That actually is what today is about. So I'm glad that you're here. Good morning, Brianna. I hope you're healing well. Oh my gosh, I just saw some pictures like as I was setting this up and I like started tearing seeing you in the hospital bed. I hope you're healing well. You'll be back to all your, B-stat stuff sooner than you know. So it's actually really good that you took care of that now. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Mallory. Gilly. Hi, Becky. I haven't seen your face in forever. It's nice to see you. Oh, my kids do a shit ton of eye rolling, right? Because I'm like, yes, girl. Yes, we're thinking about you. So lots of love and prayers for your healing. Jessica, good morning. Yes, yeah, right here. Good morning, sunshine. So you guys know, hey girl. So you guys know my girlfriend Clarissa. Shout out to Clarissa, who she's basically like a creative director. Like she's super talented. She was my like artsy friend. Like in high school, we were like in the tower, in the castle, in high school, and doing all of our like advanced art projects. And yesterday she was like, listen, I have some tips for you. You need to change your, camera so people are not staring at the lighting. So shout out to Clarissa, saving your guys' eyeballs. I do have my little octopus tripod on top of my art bin. So raised it up so you guys don't have to like look up at my lighting. So I don't think about that kind of stuff. Like I need an IT guy. I obviously need a creative Clarissa director to help me with this stuff. So, okay. What did I want to tell you? I forgot what I was telling you guys. Oh yeah, good morning. So my kids, right, was a little, I'm a little like, I get excitable easily, I guess. And so every morning I'm like, good morning. And so they mimic me all the time, and they'll walk into a room and they'll be like, hi. I don't do that necessarily, but you can imagine they're teenage boys, right? Young men with their deep voices walking through the house going, good morning, right? Yeah, it's awesome. It makes me feel like a parrot. I'm okay with that because if it can add some positivity and fun to their day, like I'm gonna do it, right? I only get to do that for so long. They're gonna be leaving me here. Like totally everybody will be gone in the next year. So good morning, Erica. Okay. So today on Friday, we are talking about, I want to talk about my little friend Jojo, who is only 6. Okay. Good morning, Tim. And Jojo is at class. Her mom comes to my lift accessory class, right? Every Thursday and Fridays when she can. But so Thursday, she's there like the little girl Jojo is just waits for her mom patiently. But this little girl walks in like, happy Friday, Tim, and good morning, Stephanie. So this little girl walks into the gym with like her, little swivel in her hips. And, I say, hey girl, and she's like basically gives me a nod and a wave. Like you would think she's like, you would think she's like 20, okay? She's 6, all right? She just has this like attitude of, she's just one of the girls, one of the ladies, right? And I guess I should kind of get to the point a little bit. So I feel like I do think, because yesterday I got to spend more time with her, we finished class. I wanted to make that post for you guys about heavy metals and sweating. If you missed that, Good morning, Jennifer. If you missed that, and yes, Jennifer, Jason Phillips is my business mentor, right? Jason Phillips and his team is where I have chosen to accelerate my education. So on hormone health, on mindset work, on there's like an advanced women's health course coming out, which stay tuned. There's an advanced kind of gut health course coming out. There's all kinds of stuff. I don't want to let all the surprises out of the bag, but there's a lot more coming to like being able to level up my education for you guys. So Jojo, right? So finished the class, we're exhausted. It was booty class. So like we do a shit ton of like deadlift work, of Bulgarian split squats, of hip thrusts and different variations of hip thrusts. So like our booties, we are on fire, right? And so we're dead beat. So sweating will help the heavy metal toxins get out of your body, right? So all the heavy metals that we accumulate in our life, the BPA lining, all of those toxins just kind of infiltrate us. We need to get the heavy metal toxins out. If you sweat, that's going to help you, right? So I'm sitting on the floor and I'm trying to, get my post together. Good morning, Mary. And good morning to Jojo if she's there. So it's Mary's daughter. That I'm talking about. So I'm sitting on the floor and Jojo is like my little, like I showed her how to do a filter on Instagram and she was like, cause she's going to be an internet star. Okay. Just so you know, that little girl is 6 years old and she already makes like videos, like dancing videos. It is the most adorable thing ever. Okay. So like she has no like boundaries, she thinks that she is like it, and I feel like and walking up to me, like talking, like I love that she feels comfortable to walk up to me and talk to me and play with me. I love kids, right? But they're not always like that. She has this like unabashed like fear to come and be my girlfriend, which I love. And she always leaves me with this like warm feeling. And I feel like, and I'm going to get emotional a little bit, but why aren't we like that anymore, right? Like, oh, I hate that I'm doing that, but I mean, it is what it is. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kim. So Jojo 6, like she clearly has this fearless sense of worth, right, for herself. Like she is not afraid and she knows that she deserves to be able to have conversation, to walk up to somebody she doesn't know and be friendly with them. Why are we not like that anymore as adults, right? Why don't we see ourselves and act and live like we are as fearless as Jojo, right? It's like this crazy thing that we do to ourselves. And so she's following me around. We do the filter picture and I'm sitting on the floor, I'm trying to do my post and she's talking to me. And I had to put my phone down and that's why the post was so late yesterday because like I couldn't stand it. She's like coming over, she's showing me how she can do a back bridge. And I said to her, I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like I can't do that. And she's like, if you try, you can. And I had to freaking try to do a back bridge because I was so inspired by Jojo, the 6-year-old, little queen telling me I can do it if I try, right? So I did, right? And it hurt really bad, but I did it. But, and then she's asking me about, sweat. And it was really cute. Somebody told her that it was rude to say if it looks like you're crying, you're sweating or something like that. And I told her what I was sharing on the post, that sweating is so good for you. And her response to me was, 'cause it makes you skinny. And I said, no. But as a little girl, that's what she's thinking, right? This is what society does to our kids and to us. And I said, no, sweating helps your brain grow. It helps your brain get smarter. It helps you get stronger. Sweating helps you run faster, right? Sweating helps you think more clearly. Not sweating makes you skinny, right? And like she was so in tune with that. Like she was totally listening and like enamored by it. And so she was kind of doing her own thing. So I started going back to my post Next thing I know, I'm sitting on the floor. She's running in circles, like around the pool. Well, guess what she's doing? She learned something new, that sweating helps your brain. Sweating makes you smarter because it clears the toxins out, right? So it's gonna help your body clear the fog. Yes, Stephanie, like, honestly, you teach this every day. Good morning, Christopher. You teach this every day to these little kids. Like, it has to be like, I mean, crippling amazing to see them, right? So she learned this thing. Now she's running laps and she just implemented it. Why don't we do that? What prevents us? We learned something new. We learned something that's going to help us get healthier. We know these things. And she just applied it right then. She started running laps, like, because she was trying to get her sweat on. How adorable is that, you guys? Like, and it's beyond adorable. What it is it just reminds me of how much, like, why I do what I do, right? Because I do talk about this kind of stuff with my clients, and we need a whole lot more of recognizing how amazing we are today, because we have lifetimes of bullshit in life that tear us down, right? It just happens. It's just the way it is, right? But we have layers of things that have happened in our lives, choices that we've made, right? Bad choices that we've made and good choices, but I am talking about the kind of negative stuff that piles on. It steals our shine, right? So like Jojo has this unabashed, fearless way. Good morning, Kelly. Has this fearless, good morning, Pat. Oh my gosh, you have to be so proud of your daughter. Pat's daughter, Chaz Snowden. Shout out to Chaz, who's rocking it right now at the CrossFit Games. So you have to be so proud of her. So, like, somewhere along the lines, like our shine was dulled, right? Our being like Jojo and being fearless, and like, I can remember when I was a kid, I thought I was Wonder Woman, and I'm not fucking kidding. Like, I had underoos that, I mean, they could hardly get them off my body to wash them, because I lived in my Wonder Woman underoos, because I really thought I was Wonder Woman, Good morning, Sarah. Yeah, absolutely. Like these kids have, so I want to be that again, right? And I think that I do try, and I really do implement that, and I do have more of kind of like a childlike way of looking at things, to bring it back. But we all need these reminders. I needed that reminder. Like, I'm so grateful for Jojo, like, such a lesson for me, and then obviously to be able to share it and hope that it inspires you guys. Tear down the walls, like, get your fearlessness back on. Recognize how awesome you are. When you walk through the gym door, I don't care who's there. Walk in, just give them a nod and a wave. It might be a guy that you've never met before, but you know what? Like, who cares? Break down the walls. Be fearless. And that also means, like, in everything you do. Mary, what did she say? Jojo says she does CrossFit because she wants to be a superhero when she grows up. Amen. Okay, exactly. That is what I'm talking about. So, and Jojo's going to encounter, difficult things as she grows up, right? But I really hope that she is able to keep her shine, right? And remember that fearlessness, and always go back to, think about that time. My challenge to you guys is go back to that time when you were a kid, when you had no fears. You were fearless about the consequences, right? Now, for my teenagers, I don't want them to be fearless about the consequences, because I have like a little bit of too much of that going on, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, be fearless of the what ifs, like, don't be afraid to go to that new gym class, Don't be afraid to, logging food is not your thing. You know why it's not your thing? Probably because you have been set up to fail so many times. So it's mental that you feel like you're going to fail again. I just talked to somebody the other day, like, I'm just worried that I'm going to fail again. And so break yourself out of that, right? And the best way to get past those things is dive in and take the risk. Be fearless. Okay, so I hope you guys really appreciate that. Like that just made me like so I didn't mean to get emotional, but like knowing that we've lost ourselves, it's a little bit sad, you know? Like good morning Deanna and Dina, both at the same time. You know, we've lost a little bit of ourselves along the way, and it happens, but it is up to us to replenish that, right? And remind ourselves. And again, like you might need a red phoenix on your shoulder reminding you of that you are amazing. Look at all the amazing things that you've accomplished in your life. Like really think about that, not just a general, like write them down. What is amazing about you? What do you love about yourself? When's the last time that you did that, right? Because it's like, it's really sad how often we don't think about those things because we are amazing. We are awesome. And until you can really appreciate that, like that's what you need. You know, the people who like, those of us who get stuck in these ruts, like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like I'm constantly on the fail train. You know, you have to sit down with yourself and recognize how amazing you are. And the only way for you to recognize how amazing you are is you have to freaking write it down, okay? You can think about it if you want, but it's not gonna be as productive as if you write it down. You know, get it out of your head. There is something therapeutic that happens. You see it on paper and you're like, holy cow, I am amazing. I talked to someone yesterday who said that I get it, like I understand. She's telling me like I'm a good mom, you know, I'm a good wife. I don't understand, like I just don't like myself and I can't figure out why I don't like myself, right? It's a real freaking thing. We all go through that cycle, right? So if you're feeling like that, you're feeling like you don't feel like you're enough. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Susie. You're feeling like you're not enough in any, you know, way, shape, or form in your life. Write your goddamn gratitude list down. Write down what you are grateful for. Write down 2 lists, okay? This is your assignment. I want 1 list about you. What makes you amazing? What are all the things that make you amazing? What do you love about yourself? I want you to write that down because I really want you to feel that, and I really hope you feel it like down deep in your soul so you can really see how amazing you are. You are unstoppable. You can conquer anything. You are the master of your fate, right? You are the captain of your ship. Make things happen for you. Stop holding yourself back with these fears that we have. Be like Jojo. That's all I gotta say. That little girl has inspired me so much. I have my own issues, right? I have my own self-worth issues like we all do. And yeah, I mean, it's a great reminder. And so if you guys need those reminders, I love to give them. So feel free to message me here or through Instagram or through my website, redphoenixnutrition.com. And again, how does this all relate to like nutrition and your health? Well, for crying out loud, if you feel like shit about yourself, right? If you're not attacking things in your life with that fearlessness, you are holding all your progress back, right? So, and when you have that fear, right, and that stress, it's toxic, right? It's just, we do this toxic thing to ourselves. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Maggie. I haven't seen you in forever. And Janice. So you're inviting toxins in, right? This is all encompassing, right? The more you hold yourself back, right? The more you allow fear to rule you and your ego, because that's really what it is too, right? We build these walls up and we kind of stay in our box because it's scary to come out of our box. For crying out loud, come out of your box. Get your underoos on and come out of your box and show the world who you are, right? Don't be afraid of that. You guys should be able to soak in as much awesome life as possible while we are here, because we are not here forever. So live your life to the fullest. Be like Jojo. Good morning, Dana and Kathy. And if if you guys have any questions, or want to hear something different other than me like freaking trying not to freaking cry, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to play with some filters.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do do do.
I just can't do the sounds, man. The sounds drive me crazy. Makes me feel like I'm in a video game or something. Oh, I think I like the Cupid. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Because we're gonna shut this thing down so I can attack my day, because I have a really sense of what I need to do and how I need to help people. So shoot me a message if you're like, yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do today too. I'm gonna be like Jojo, fearless. Do it. Figure out how to shut this thing down. I'm gonna do it. Okay, but have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you guys later.